we are about to go up South Sister here in Oregon. It's about 4:45 a.m. and the sun is already almost up because it is now finally summer. So only have about 30-45 minutes in the morning dawn twilight here, and then hopefully have some really cool views today. I go!
Oh my god, you got a floppy pole! How did that happen?
It's just... either lock in or die.
Hang
on. It's very scary. Well, we were going for about 20 minutes and Jake realized he left his sunglasses in the car, and we're gonna be on snow pretty much all day. Can't tell now, but we're going to be. So that's a massive problem since it's gonna be a fully sunny day as well. Doesn't want to damage his eyes, because we have a really important climb in like 36 hours as well. So he is running back down to the car and gonna run back up. I am sitting here on this rock, just hanging out, and I'm bored, so I'm talking to the camera. Wow. It looks huge. It's a big mountain. Unreal. Holy shit.
I know. Once we came up over that hill, it is unbelievably scenic.
I don't know about 4,000 more feet again. This looks like 7,000 more feet. It looks massive.
Yeah, I'm sure the video won't capture it accurately from down here. It looks like a beast.
It looks bigger than Mount Hood did, which is just not true because it is 1,000 feet shorter.
I think the problem with Hood is that because it's steeper, like,
and it's very triangular.
You can't see like the entirety of the mountain that well, at least when you're closer to it.
This looks so like featured, and I think that makes it look so massive.
Yeah.
It looks like there's just a giant glacier we're gonna get on, which there's not. It's snow patches.
I'm curious to see where the route ends up going.
Yeah, we went into this pretty blind. Don't be like us. We decided to do this hike like about 20 minutes before we got in the car and started driving, because we were really going to do Shasta. And yesterday afternoon at like noon, we're like, you know what, let's just do South Sister. 20 minutes later, we're like, all right, got in the car, started driving here, got to the trailhead, packed our bags, went to bed.
Yep.
This is the most last minute decision ever, but it's not a very technical hike. We watched a couple YouTube videos last night and I feel like I sort of understand the route, but you know, I'm not going in with the most information right now.
Take it from me, you only need to get all of your beta from YouTube. Everything else is unnecessary. Just
we forgot to download the map as well, so this morning we were about to walk out of the van and we realized we didn't have it downloaded. So it's like freezing cold. We had to turn our Starlink on to get Wi-Fi and download the map like the most last minute shit possible. And then he forgets his sunglasses. Just
Yeah, G forgot my sunglasses. Crazy.
I forgot to pack his bag.
Yeah.
Everything has been thrown together in the last second because we were going to do Shasta, which clearly we shouldn't have, because if we made these mistakes on Shasta, things would have been bad.
That would have been fine.
Yeah. I haven't updated in a while. We've just been grinding. Been going steady for about 3 hours, minus 30 minutes. So like 2.5 hours, and we have maybe 1,700 feet to go. So do the math. That means we've done like 3,300 feet in 2.5 hours. I feel like that's pretty damn good. But this trail has been a breeze. Zero complaints. It's beautiful up here. Weather is pristine. The trail is wonderful. Lots of nice people. So very glad we decided to come do this. And it feels like we're at a lower elevation than we have been lately. So we're both feeling pretty good. Finally got a view of the crater rim here, but this is not the summit. The summit is behind there. We're gonna go up there and then
There's somebody up there on the left.
oh yeah. God, they look so small.
The wind blown ice. It's crazy.
All right, we just stopped to put our spikes on. We're almost at the crater rim right there. This spot here is just a little exposed. And we just talked to a guy coming down who said he fell right there and slid a little. So we're like, yeah, we should probably put them on. Although it's really not too slick. We were getting good grip with just our shoes. But I do think it's going to be all snow to the summit, so there's no reason to not put them on. He also said he slept at the summit with no tent or sleeping bag. So this guy has just been through a wild experience.
Genuine freak of nature.
And he also saw a mountain lion on his way up yesterday. So he's been through a lot. But yeah, spikes on. We're making great progress. Once we get to the crater rim, we have to walk around the whole rim to go up to the summit. So we do still have a little bit of a journey, but it should be really cool up there.
crater either way. But I want to see what's in the middle here. Apparently there's a small lake. In the crater, this is really cool. Well, that's not true, but you know, I was gonna say we've been inside craters in Iceland. Yeah. Right. Final ridge walk up to the summit here. See our friend ahead of us. From the other side of the crater, it looked kind of intense, but now that we're over here, it looks pretty chill. Although there is definitely, oh, okay, it's not too bad.
It's exposed this way, but if you fell, definitely the way you fall,
You would just end up,
you would just slide like
you would just end up in the crater. It would be fine. Yeah. You say depending on how soft that snow is, it could be kind of fun. Good.
getting the food back.
Yeah, once you get in, it's gonna be interesting. Well, worst case scenario, you don't slide that far. It'd be alright.
Spikes, I'm regretting now. That crampons is a lot easier. Here we are, summit of South Sister, third tallest in Oregon. We've got some insane views from the summit here. That's Middle and North Sister, and then I think we have Jefferson, Hood, and what's the third one?
Maybe Adams. I have no clue.
Maybe Adams is last, and then far in the distance, I don't know. Could be St. Helens. Yeah, I think St. Helens is flat on the top like that. And then this pointy guy is really cool. Oh, that's the one I said. Maybe St. Helens. The pointy one, I don't know. Sound off in the comments if you know what that is. It looks really sick. But crazy pretty views. These lakes, and then same with that. So many cool things around. Gorgeous. On the summit of South Sister with a bean and cheese quesadilla. It's nice and warm and beautiful up here. It's like 9:30 in the morning, third tallest point in Oregon. Currently dreading the way down because there's a spot right down here that's kind of like a little cliff that's going to be sketchy to go down, and we don't have crampons because no one said we needed them and we kind of wish we had them, so we're going to stall up here and try and let the snow warm up.
The thing is, we were planning to bring them, and then we were assured that they were not necessary.
Yep. So
and, you know,
it's a little unfortunate. So it's kind of mixed, like half the people up here have them, half the people don't. And it's not like dangerous because there's no obstacles down there. You could definitely slide all the way down and be fine, but it's going to be a little bit of a scary, painful slide. It's like maybe 30-40 feet down to a snowfield, and it's like ice, so my butt's going to hurt, and it's going to be fast.
I was going to say, if it was soft snow, you know, you could send it right down that, but yeah, it's just icy right now, so it's just going to be very bumpy.
Yeah, so that's why we're kind of just sitting up here. Although there's no way it's going to warm in 20 minutes, so just going to let the sun do as much work as possible, and we're just dreading how scary it's going to be.
I feel like we spent so long there.
Like, going 20 feet.
To go, like, yeah, literally step across 20 feet.
Yeah. That is the chute we climbed up. We ended up traversing the ridge over to take this slightly shorter chute down in case we were to slide, which I ended up just glissading the end here.
Yeah, should I do it?
Yeah. Be ready to stop yourself. It's really fast. But it doesn't hurt too bad.
Did you stop yourself or you just let yourself stop?
Either way, I stopped myself with the axe because it is a little scary. You got it though. Just be ready with your axe because it's scary. But you'll stop naturally down here. Nice. It's icy, but it's flat, so it's not too bad. Nice.
All right, we survived the descent. You can see all those lines there. That's where we went up, but it was kind of long to slide down. Like, obviously you would have just ended up down here, but it's so icy and bumpy, like, I don't know, it would have hurt. And so what we did was we traversed across until we could get over here, which it was a little easier to down climb here because it's hard to tell on video, but it's not as steep. And then we slid down over here.
It's shorter too, so if
Yeah.
you slide all the way down, it's like a little less.
It was a much shorter slide.
We hit a little glissade.
Yeah, and
it was actually fun.
We hit a little glissade, and even though it was like straight ice, it was still kind of fun. So hopefully it's getting softer now. We're walking across the bowl here and it's quite soft. So hopefully be able to hit a couple more glissades on the way down. Look at those sloppy dogs down there. G just took her pants off. Oh my god. Just disrespecting the socks.
I was wearing a base layer. I had to lose it.
On the hike back, it's a big old mountain from here.
It looks like undoable in one day without crampons.
Yep.
Look at the glacier. Crazy.
It looks so clean. It looks like you could drink it right out of the river, dude.
Made it down successfully to the trailhead. Took about 8 hours.